They are playing well, those three, just like we thought when they first put this team together.
He don't post up. He don't cause mismatch problems.
He is prolific when it comes to being effective and taking care of the ball. And
They just don't fit together. They don't have a point guard.
The Suns look good on paper, but they are not living up to expectations. And casuals never saw it coming. After Steve Nash left Phoenix in 2012 all the way until 2020, the Suns had the second worst record in the league. When the so-called washed-up Chris Paul joined in November 2020, the Suns became an immediate powerhouse, runners-up in the 2021 finals and winning 64 games the next year. Life is better when you have a good point guard. But they couldn't get over the hump, so new Suns owner Matt Ishbia did exactly what every uninventive team builder does. Jam three great offensive players together, not caring how well it fits together and hoping for the best. Call it a big three, call it a super team. It's outdated for a reason. And now that CP3 for Beal trade is not looking good. The idea was to have three dominant offensive stars. Three natural-born scorers who keep defenses on their toes at all times. Instead, they've spent the season hovering around 500. Seriously, a team with Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, and Bradley Beal is just as good as the rebuilding Jazz? How is that possible? First of all, it took them months to suit up together. Beal didn't play his first game until November 8th. By that time, Booker was hurt, out until the Timberwolves game on the 15th. Of course, as soon as Book came back, Beal was injured again, out until December 12th. All told, the big three suited up for the first time together on December 13th, just in time for KD to lose to his old flame, the Brooklyn Nets. This shouldn't be a surprise. Beal hasn't been a reliable health bet since 2019, the last time he played more than 60 games in a season. Booker is coming off an injury-riddled 2023 season, and it looks like spending weeks on the bench might be the new normal. KD is KD, but he's in year 17. Even if he can play 60-plus games, should he? And really, you can't blame him. This is one of his healthiest seasons in the last couple of years. Now that the big three have all been healthy, the Suns are looking like a solid playoff team. But is that what Phoenix signed up for when they made two huge trades for Beal and KD? Being a solid playoff team? The Suns have a much bigger problem than their stars health bet.
They play together, they figure it out, because these guys are talented enough to get 4, 5, 6 games and get some type of home court advantage. Because if they are playing well, those three, just like we thought when they first put this team together, they're a dangerous bunch.
They just don't fit together. Like I say, they don't have a point guard, and they can't rebound the ball.
Chuck went in on the Suns. You have three guys who basically do the same thing for a team. Make tough shots. But how many points per game can three guys average? And at what point is that even really that helpful? None of their players create open looks the way that Chris Paul did for the last 3 years. Barkley doesn't understand what the Suns are doing on the court.
I have no idea what they're doing from a basketball standpoint. They're just playing basketball. They got Devin Booker trying to play the point. He can't play the point. If I'm Frank Vogel, I'm going to say, hey, we're going to have to do what the Clippers did. One of you guys was going to be Bradley Beal, because he don't play fast enough to play the point, and it's just not working with him and Beal. And somebody on that team has got to become a leader, and they have no leadership, and they don't have any style of play. Kenny always talks about you got to have a style. They just play basketball, and it's disappointing and frustrating to watch.
No style, no leaders, no point guard. This is all blacktop basketball at its highest level, and that's not a good thing. Chuck also said that the Clippers had the same issue. 4 guys who want to play the same style of basketball. Russell Westbrook needed to take a step back and serve in a supporting role. And now they're thriving. Does anyone on the Suns have the humility to do that for their team? Former All-NBA point guards Gilbert Arenas and Baron Davis sat down to talk about what's going wrong with the Suns.
I just think they play to their weakness. You know what I mean? They never play to their strength. You got Bradley Beal, Devin Booker playing point guard. He don't post up. He don't cause mismatch problems. He's getting double teamed, kicking out to the dudes who can't shoot that are less than 40% shooters, and they making plays when he kicking the head. So the way that they play don't really make sense, because they really just out there playing street ball, And if Devin Booker got it, he gonna go with it. If Durant got it, he gonna go with it. Bradley Beal got it, he gonna go with it. And they not like
Working together.
yeah, they not working together.
These three just take their turns playing iso ball, never really making it easier for anyone else to score. But wait, you might look at Devin Booker's assist numbers and argue he's playing like a point guard.
I mean, he's averaging 8 assists, so he's averaging as the middle road point guards are, right? I mean,
Yo, it's not hard to average 8 assists today.
But I'm saying, yeah, but other than Hallie, I mean,
Yeah, you just
like,
gotta be
what I'm saying
willing
is,
to pass.
you got Hallie who's making the original point guard, that passing point guard, look amazing again.
Look, it's not easy getting 8 assists per game, but when you have the ball constantly and you're smart enough to hit the open man, like Book is, it's easy to fool casual fans into thinking you're a real point guard. But there is a huge difference between getting an assist and creating an open look. Another all-timer chimed in, saying exactly what real fans are thinking. This team needs a point guard.
And you know what I thought about the other day, trade-wise?
What?
You know who Phoenix needs to go get?
Who?
Tyrus Jones.
Where's he at?
Fucking Washington. And then I thought about
Start to
Memphis-
start? To start?
To start. What? That other than Halliburton, he is prolific when it comes to being effective and taking care of the ball, and
It might
he
not
does
be a
not
bad
turn the
play.
ball over, bro.
Yeah, he don't turn it over.
And then when you think about Memphis when they was playing without Ja, bro, he was the head of that. Nobody talks about that piece, man. Now I go get Tyrus Jones, man. He in Washington, like just giving away years, man.
Right.
Just because he's
That
young.
might not be a bad look for them.
Man, bro, you go get him for
That might not
Phoenix.
be
They
a
need
bad
a point guard, bro.
Kevin Garnett played with a lot of really good point guards. Stephon Marbury, Sam Cassell, Rajon Rondo. And he also had a lot of years where he had no point guard. Guess which years he had success? He kind of knows what he's talking about. Tyus Jones would be a really good fit, like KG said. His traditional stats don't jump off the page, so fans who don't watch every day don't really know exactly how good he is. Over his career, Tyus has a crazy 5.2 to 1 career assist to turnover ratio. And it's actually higher this year, despite playing the most minutes he's ever played. He's wasting away on a Washington team with Jordan Poole and Kyle Kuzma, two guys who are absolutely not interested in running a mature NBA offense. Now, Jones isn't a great scorer, but does he need to be if he's on these Suns? Just take care of the ball and put KD in a good spot to score, and then hit the open three if you're asked to. And he's been shooting 42% from deep this year, career high. Like KG said, Tyus was running those Grizzlies offenses when Ja Morant was out over the last couple of years, able to seamlessly fit as the head of the team. Isn't that exactly the jolt that the Suns need right now? Most importantly, he's cheap. Shaq isn't so sure. He believes we just need to be patient. The big fella reminded us that these stars haven't had the time necessary to gel yet. Looking back at all these past super teams, it took them time to get started. Remember how quickly everyone thought the Clippers Harden trade was a bust?
The Clippers traded for James Harden late night. They tried to do this as late as possible at night when the most possible people were asleep because they were embarrassed by this trade, and they should be.
By the time Phoenix rolls into the playoffs, they might be the scariest team in the West. 3 guys who can burn you from any part of the floor. Who cares if they don't have a point guard to set them up with easy shots? They have 3 guys who have made a career on hitting those tough shots. So be patient, Shaq says. Kevin Durant is a top 15 guy all time. With this much talent on a roster, it all works out. Will the Suns figure this out, just like the Clippers did? Or should they trade for a point guard? Speaking of James Harden and the Clippers, watch why James Harden was totally right about his trade next. Listen to The Wrong Opinion, useless NBA trivia, and garbage rankings for more NBA content.